Hey Mark, I am really impressed with your new motor. Look at you posing in front of it.
I am absolutely delighted with it. It's just gorgeous, look at it.
Tell me about it. Have you been out for driving it yet?
I went on the motorway the other day and I did 75 miles
75? Wow, that's wild. I'm not getting in the car with you. That's far too fast for me. You had your seatbelt on firmly.
I did, but
so,
yeah.
Where's this come from? I know you've had this top promotion to head of business studies. Is that how you funded this really nice piece of kit?
Everybody says, you know, just because you got the head of business studies job, you bought your new motor, and it's nothing to do with that at all.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely positive. Basically, I got myself a finance deal from the local VW garage, and you know, it's an offer a company. It's all on finance, it's all on credit, but.
So you didn't pay up front, you've had to borrow a little bit of money for it?
I've borrowed most of it, to be honest.
I bet at this price,
you know,
that's worth a few thousand, isn't it?
It's a few quid a month, but you know, it's worth it. Look at it. I'm absolutely delighted. But it's all about interest. You know, it's all about interest rates. It's all about finance. The reason I can afford this is basically interest rates are so low at the moment. Did you do that graph that I was asking you to do the other night?
Do you know what? I have. I've just put it somewhere safe. You're right while I get it.
Yeah,
just me a second. It's down here. Yeah, it took me a lot of work. And do you know what? This amazed me when I saw it. So you asked me to look into the base rate, didn't you? The interest rate.
Yeah.
And I went back 5 years like you asked me to, and it was 5% around 2007. And look, it's just gone down and down and down and down and down and down. And then it hit 0.5% at the start of 2009, and it stayed down. I think it's 39 consecutive months. And then I read it was the lowest it's been since 1694. Hey, what's going on?
Let me tell you about it, please. Basically, this base rate here, it's the Bank of England's minimum lending rate. It's the cost of borrowing, in effect. It affects all loans, it affects credit cards, it affects finance deals from garages, all kinds of things. Basically, everything's related to this Bank of England base rate. So what it meant for me is that interest rates now, they've been 0.5% for the last few years, and you know, basically I got a deal that I couldn't refuse. So I decided to buy a new car. Yeah. What you'd say with these, they're income elastic goods. With interest rates so low, you tend to be able to spend more on non-essential products, income elastic products, and yeah, so I'm treating myself.
Basically, it's saying if its interest rate goes down, there'll be more spending, more demand for a lot of goods that are a little bit. People might think twice about buying normally.
That's
have to borrow.
If you can borrow to go on holiday, anything you can use your credit card to buy, new furniture, a new house, all those kind of products, they're stimulated when the base rates.
You know what I'm doing when I'm getting home? I've got a variable rate mortgage. I'm getting on that internet. I'm buying a holiday tonight. I'm off somewhere. Do you know where I'm going to go? I really fancy a week in Cleckheaton.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
If I've got a spare place, do you want to bring the family?
I'd love to.
Cottage in Cleckheaton.
That would be.
Come on, let's go and book it now.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh,
what? You know, since I've got a new car and we're both here, do you know about that new nightclub that's opened in Mills Bridge?
Not the over 40s.
The over 40s club.
Oh, man.
Sylvester's it's called. It's absolutely spot on. Come on, let's
go.
Let's
do
it. Let's do it. It shuts at 10. We're going to be there quick.